Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are doing the Shrine of Secrets review for the 20th of October 2021. I know there's been a lot of drama going around the game pretty recently, and I was even debating doing a Shrine review because of everything, but I figured I'd do one, and then I might try and do a news video about everything to sum everything up, but I'm not sure if that's even worth it now because I feel like everyone has a gist of what's going on, and also I'm still busy at uni, so I don't even know if I'll be able to do that in time. But yes, I know there's a lot going on, and I know it's confusing and annoying and shitty. But I thought I'd just do one this week, and then I don't know, see where we are in a week's time, to see if they offer refunds and things like that. I don't know if they will actually do that or not. But yeah. It's funny because I was becoming a Pinhead main after these few weeks, so that's a bit awkward now. But anyway, we're here with a Shrine review. Didn't do one last week, and I'm here now. My nose is runny and blocked, so sorry if I sound rushed or I have to keep cutting things out, but yeah. Okay, let's get started. First of all, we have Franklin's Demise, which is a cannibal perk, and this one is pretty good. This one has, so every time you hit someone with a basic weapon, it will drop their item, and it will also make them lose all their charges, and they have a limited amount of time to go and pick it up, basically, or else it disappears from the match. So, yeah, this is really good. I mean, again, I don't know what else to say. If you want to get rid of survivors' items, then that's the best way to do it. This is good if you see a whole lobby, because people use items. Like everyone uses items, except for me. But if you have a whole squad of flashlight users, if you have a whole squad of flashlight users, you could probably use Lightborn for that, to be honest. But frankly, this is just good. It's just a nice feeling of I'm trying to think of the word, reassurance, basically, because it's one of those that gives the survivors a second objective. If they brought a purple flashlight in or a purple med kit and you hit them, then obviously they're not going to want to lose that. And obviously as you level the perk up, it will be less and less time for them to go and find their item. And also you can see the auras of the items, which will go from white to red, depending how far along it is from disappearing. But yeah, it's just a nice feeling of if the survivors have brought items, and it's annoying if it's just flashlights and med kits and all the powerful stuff, then it's just a good reassurance perk to make them temporarily lose it, even if it's only for a bit. That's time spent not doing gens, so there you go. Next up we have Starstruck, which is a trickster perk, and this is the first time it's been on the shrine. It says it's 2,000 shards, but it's meant to be 2,700 because it's its first appearance. This one has, so every time you pick up someone, everyone from your terror radius will suffer from exposed status effect, and then it will last a bit longer once you've dropped the person or hooked them. I think it's like 30 extra seconds. And then has a cooldown of 60 seconds until a survivor is no longer carried. So basically, you pick someone up, everyone around you is exposed, and then once you hook the person or drop them, then the exposure will stay around for a little bit longer afterwards. So I think this one is actually really good. I think the main issue is just the fact that once you pick someone up, the first time they enter your terror radius when you've got this perk on, it will tell them that they're exposed, which means if they're gonna not want to take hits, and then the perk is kind of pointless because they know to stay away. I guess it's good if you got people cramped in the basement and you just happen to have the perk trigger at that moment. I don't know. It's one of those where it's a bit weird. It's good though. It's good on high mobility killers. This was very popular with Nurse. I think Magic still is, but I remember all the videos on this on Nurse because she can, probably use a bunch of terror radius add-ons, which again you can do for any killer. Spirit or Wraith. Doctor is quite popular as well. Just doing a bunch of terror radius shit with this, make it as big as possible, and then once you hook someone, you can just blip around and just down everyone basically. So it's fun. It's a fun one. When I use it though, I don't get too much value out of it, again, unless it's just one of those really awkward situations. It's just the fact that it tells them, which obviously I know I get that and it has to and shit, but I don't know, just that little bit is annoying. However, the extra exposure afterwards is really nice because I think it's like 30 seconds, so you know that's always good as well. Gets a bit of pressure. Yeah, so it's fun, it's quirky. Not sure if I would say it's like good / really good though, because of just the little flaws like that. Next up we have Self-Preservation, which is a Yunjin Lee perk, and this one is also new. First time on the shrine, so it is 2700, not 2000. I don't know why it says that. It might be because I have the perks, I don't know. Basically, whenever another survivor within 16 meters of you gets hit by a basic attack or a special attack, which I think got changed recently, I think it was only a basic attack before, your grunts of pain, scratch marks and pools of blood get hidden for, I think it's like 10 seconds or something. Basically, you lose everything. It's like if you get off the record, or babysitter, or guardian as it's called now, I think. Yeah. This one is okay. Again, I feel like this one's kind of like quirky and kind of fun. It doesn't have a cooldown, which is kind of good, I guess. You know, once that 10 seconds up, if someone gets down again, you immediately lose all your stuff. However, if someone else is getting hit within 60 meters of you, chances are they're going to commit to that person. So the fact that you're hidden doesn't really matter because they're not going for you. Yeah, I haven't really used this one since I got the Adepts when the chapter first came out. I think it was literally on the day it came out. So I don't really have much to say about this one. I don't really know what this would work well with. Again, I guess you could do it with things like Babysitter and Guardian, you know, if you're getting like farms kind of. And again, I don't know, it just seems like a lot of coordination just to hide your scratch marks and things for a bit, which again is useful, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I would ever really use this perk unless I had a whole build around it. To be honest, off the top of my head, I can't think of any perks you would use with this. I'm not sure. So, I'm not sure. I just don't think... I think just from reading this and just thinking about it, I don't think this is very good at all. Speaking of perks that aren't good at all, finally we have Soul Survivor, which is a Laurie Strode perk. This perk is an obsession perk, like all of Laurie's perks. Basically, every time someone dies by either being killed or sacrificed, you get a token, and then for each token, your aura cannot be read by the killer within a certain range, and it basically goes up or goes down. Well, yeah, it goes down for each person killed. And this one is trash. I get the idea of it because killers these days use barbecue all the time. Not as much, actually, I will say not as much recently. The meta's kind of changed a bit. I don't really see barbecue a whole lot now. But killers like to use barbecue, and I think this is mainly for perks like that because I think the range of barbecue is like 42 meters for the aura reveal. So basically it will just make it harder so you don't come upon that as often, or like as far away. Which again is kind of cool. However, for it to work, you need your bloody teammates to die, and that's not good. Again, I get the idea of it. I get the theme of it. I get the thematic concept of like being the final girl, like Laurie Strode is in Halloween. I get that. That's cool. I like that side of it. I like that, you know, you get stronger as the other characters die. So I get it from the film thematic standpoint, but from the gameplay wise, it's probably not best to use a perk that only gets powerful, and I say powerful, it's not really a good effect to be completely honest, and to get that mediocre effect by having your teammates die, which, you know, having teammates alive is quite important, I would say. So yeah, it's not good. Again, I understand it and I respect the thematic Halloween vibe, horror film thing of it, you know, but I think as a gameplay perk, it's not very good. I wouldn't use it. Which one should I think you should buy? I'll say Franklin's if you're someone who just gets annoyed by flashlights a lot. Again, I keep saying that, but you know, Lightborn's there, and also just look at trees when you pick someone up. But seriously, this perk's really good if, you know, people just bring medkits in all the time. Because honestly, I will say, I've said this for a while now, medkits are literally the strongest item in this game. Medkits are fucking broken, honestly. So if it just things like that, and again, if you do see someone switch to a key, you know, this one's just a good thing to have. It makes the second objective. It makes them, you know, worry about their shitty medkits with all their amazing add-ons and shit. You know, it's just good to make them waste time and just panic a bit. And again, as you level the perk up, they have less time to go and recover it. Other than that, I mean, Starstruck, again, Starstruck's fun. Trickster also has No Way Out. No Way Out is honestly one of my favourite perks right now. Not even being, like, joking at all. Genuinely, No Way Out is so amazing. I've got it on so many killers right now. So, maybe just get him. What else does he have? Hex Crowd Control, which is kind of shit. Well, no, it's okay. It's fine. So, maybe if this one interests you and you're not looking to get Trickster, I guess. Other than that, mainly Franklin's, because it's part of Cannibal. Cannibal does also have Barbecue, to be fair, actually. But Barbecue, I think, was not been seen in a little while. And again, killers, I would say, aren't really using Franklin's much. I mean, Barbecue much now. So, yeah. And the other two, again, I don't really have much to say on self-preservation, but I can tell that it's one of those not very good perks. I don't know for a fact that Soul Survivor is not a good perk at all, so please don't buy those. Especially self-preservation, because it's more expensive. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Guys, that's going to do it from me. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I will see what I can do content-wise, but for now, I will see you in the next one.